everybody, welcome back to the old days when we used to do things in here. While we're packing and getting ready to move over to our new studio and our home, well, we're going to be here for a little bit, and then we're going to spend a little time over at my son's house in his studio, where we're going to bring you some live events so you don't miss anything. We're going to do some live events here until we leave on April 1st. But today's subject is a little bit different. I've been a big fan of Core Space and Shadows of Brimstone, and I kind of wondered as I just purchased a whole bunch of Core Space to come in, and when we get settled to really highlight that and Shadows of Brimstone. I wonder if you guys feel that Core Space is becoming the next Shadows of Brimstone. Now, listen, the catalog for Shadows of Brimstone is so huge and so immense, and the story that it tells is absolutely fantastic, from different worlds to different time periods and all the different things that it tends to do. It really shines in that spectrum. What I really like what Core Space is doing is between the first set and all the different type of merchants and explorers and things like that it has, as well as enemies, and then this latest edition that has even more terrain, which is absolutely beautiful, because both Shadows of Brimstone and Core Space have fantastic terrain. I love how it plays out. I love playing in the molten core. I love some of the things that we do with Forbidden Fortress, where it's the feudal Japan. And Core Space, how you go into this like alien asteroid, and then onto different spaceships and things like that, and all the different figures that you're going to get. Now, when you start talking about models, well, Core Space is constantly coming out with different little box sets and expansions with different types of models and different types of stories, adding to what is already a fantastic catalog and a great single player experience. And Shadows of Brimstone, to be honest with you, when they first came out, the models weren't the greatest. They were hard to put together, but as they got going, it just got better and better, and each set has just been fantastic and tells a story and very thematic. Same thing with Core Space, that has a very deep thematic feel to it. When you're going through things, the 3D stuff that they have is just absolutely just gorgeous, easy to take care of. The quality has just improved, as well as Shadows of Brimstone. And as Core Space keeps expanding, which we're just hoping that they just keep expanding with more and more stories and adventures and things to do, I'm really looking forward to what it can become, and what, where it can almost rival Shadows of Brimstone, which is just fantastic, and our good friends over at Flying Frog are just fantastic in everything they do, especially with all the stuff that they're coming out with, the Vikings and everything else that they plan on doing, just expanding this universe even further. And Core Space, where it just really is doing the same thing, a little slower rate, but you see where they're going with this. They're making this a universe, the same way that Shadows of Brimstone has. And those type of games last, forever, with the adventures and things that you could possibly do and create with these fantastic experiences of both games. I really think Core Space, of all the games, has a chance to rival the fantastic Shadows of Brimstone and become two of the pillars of storytelling in dungeon crawls, which is hard to find nowadays. Something that is just continual and stays and keeps going and going forward. I'm looking forward to everything that Shadows of Brimstone does and everything that Core Space does, because it is such a unique adventure and it's a lot of fun. And half the fun is treasure hunting. in core space, where leveling up and tweaking your character a certain way in Shadows does immense to build that theme and give you a different type of feel for a great game. So do you feel the same? Do you feel core space, if it continues on its current path, could kind of be the next Shadows of Brimstone? I think so. I would love to hear your comments below and what you think. As always, we answer everything that you guys send, and I enjoy reading it, and I get a real thrill out of it. So until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon.